you guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do a little full day in the life as a nurse. I do a lot of week in my life videos, but I wanted to give you guys a more detailed like everyday routine. So pre and post shift. It is currently 5:40 in the morning. I am extremely tired, but I did get very good sleep. As you guys saw, my sleep score was 97. Which is pretty freaking perfect almost, but for some reason I did not want to wake up this morning. Lately I've been having to put on lotion. In the summer I like don't really put on lotion, but my hands have been super dry from washing them at work so much, and now that it's like getting colder outside, so we put on hand lotion every morning. And then of course my skincare. My favorite lately has been Kiehl's, but honestly I'm not loyal to like a certain skincare brand. I like to try different things. Just want to switch it up, you know? Also, I have these random 2 pimples under my lip, probably from wearing a mask at work. You'd think I'd be used to wearing a mask by now, but I always break out like in the area that I wear a mask. T-minus 5 days until I see Taylor Swift, you guys. I am extremely excited. Honestly, what is getting me through work? By the time you see this video though, I will have long seen Taylor Swift, and I hope I had the best day of my life. And I like to do a little bit of makeup because when you look good, you feel good, you know what I mean? And when I feel good, I'm a better nurse, something like that. I'm actually taking the pediatric advanced life support PALS class tomorrow. So today's my last like actual work day of the week, which is very exciting. And I'm actually not returning to work for like 8 days after today, which is insane. I don't really like having that much time off because I feel like when I come back, it's always so much harder. But when I come back, I only have 2 days because I'm taking some PTO when I go for Taylor Swift. Trying to have my makeup done in the time that it takes to dry my clothes. I'm just kind of freshening them up because they're really wrinkly. I just bought them a new color of figs and I'm so excited. Literally everyone and their mother at my job has them, but they're so cute. I had to have them too. I had to join. If you guys are new here, by the way, I just hit my 6 months as a nurse, which is literally crazy. I feel like I just graduated yesterday. Like, how has it already been 6 months?
Around one table, games that no one knew the name of, hurts me so. It's in the past already, and I'm not unhappy, but
Okay, makeup is done. I'm gonna go get my scrubs real quick. Tell me this isn't the most iconic fall scrub outfit you've ever seen. Like, I'm obsessed with this. I love this top. This is my favorite fitting top from Figs. It is so freaking cute, and I love that I can put it on after I did my makeup because it has a big neck hole. It's the little things in life, you know? Okay, now I need to quickly put my hair up. It kind of makes me sad though because my hair is like, I'm surprised it stayed curled this long. I got my hair cut like 3 days ago and she curled it with the Dyson after and it's still holding its curl. But we had to ruin it by putting it up in a ponytail because I don't know about you guys, but I am not one of those nurses that can wear their hair down. I tried it one day and I can't. It's just a lot going on. When I'm overstimulated, the first thing I do is put my hair in a ponytail, which at work I'm overstimulated 24/7. There's nothing like a fresh hair tie, I will say. These have been my favorite hair ties recently. Gimme. I got them at Target. They don't pull on your hair as much as like regular hair ties do. They're like softer. Also, they're brown, so they match. And this is my deodorant I've been using lately. Like a more natural deodorant. I will say though that it is expensive. I think it was like $15. And it lasts me for like 2 months, which I feel like is not that long. But I like to get the gel one because I literally cannot stand when white deodorant gets on my clothes. Like, biggest pet peeve of my entire life. And before I go to work on most days, I will sit here and edit a TikTok for like a few minutes. That's what I'm gonna do for like literally 5 minutes and then go pack my lunch and breakfast.
standing in front of waters now in picture frame, and I'm in a good place, but I just can't reach over the thought that it won't be like that again. Young grass slopes behind the lake house, rain needs some burning.
Okay, I just pulled up to the work parking lot, and sometimes I wonder how many people look at me in my car and think, what the hell is she doing with that bright ass light? I'm just having fun over here, okay? And this is my time to decompress before I go into a crazy shift and eat my overnight oats. One of the best parts of my day, truly. I don't know if I even mentioned in this video, but I do work in the ER. I work in the inpatient section of the ER, so it's kind of like a holding area for patients that are admitted but don't have a bed upstairs yet. So it's kind of like a hybrid between med-surg and ER. Okay, I'm gonna eat this and go into work, and hopefully we have a good shift.
All of us around one table, black champagne, but how could I have known? Was too young to see the time was fleeting. And I'm happy, but I don't feel real. Standing in front of one.
I always need some type of afternoon pick-me-up beverage to get me through the rest of the day, and sometimes I don't want a second coffee. I feel like it makes me a little bit too jittery and also keeps me up at night, and that is where I run to matcha. You guys know I'm obsessed with matcha, and I'm so happy to be partnering with Peak Tea in today's video. They're my absolute favorite matcha brand. Their matcha makes the most creamy and delicious matcha lattes, and the matcha brand definitely matters because a lot of matchas out there are clumpy and do not blend well, and they just don't make for a good matcha latte. But I'm obsessed with making my lattes with Peak matcha tea because it is so easy. All you do is put a teaspoon of matcha into a cup, pour a little bit of hot water, blend it with a little matcha whisk, and then top it with a bunch of ice and your choice of milk, or I like to do half and half, and maple syrup, and it is so good, you guys. Hits the spot every time. I know a lot of people don't like matcha because of the grassy taste, but I swear you just have to find the right matcha, and Peak Tea, so good. It comes in these little cute pouches so you can take them on the go with you. Finding a high quality matcha is very important because you don't want one that has pesticides, heavy metals, toxic mold, things like that. And that's why I love Peak Tea, because it is pure and quadruple toxin screened for all of these pesticides, heavy metals, and toxic mold. So definitely use the link down below to check out Peak Tea because you guys will not be disappointed. You will have the best matcha latte of your entire life. Not me literally chugging this whole entire matcha while doing this ad. That doesn't vouch for how good this matcha is, then I don't know what will. Okay, let's get back to the video. Okay, just got off of work. I just wanted to do a quick update on my day. It was actually very busy today, but I feel like time went by really fast because I was so busy. I feel like shit always hits the fan at the end of the shift. Like 5 p.m. rolls around and all my patients get beds upstairs. And then I got a new patient who is a GI bleed and needed a blood transfusion, and it was just a lot, you know? And I just felt like I was running around, really busy, really crazy. But I did have really good patients. The patient that had a GI bleed, he was literally the sweetest. Him and his wife were so cute and so sweet. And I wish I had them all day, but unfortunately I only had them the last 2 hours. And I feel like it's rare that you have a patient where you're like, I wish I had this patient all day. You know what I mean? What other types of patients did I have? I feel like I get so many patients with abdominal pain, infections. I had a patient with a small bowel obstruction. I had another patient with constipation for 12 days. Oh my goodness. He also had a UTI. Anything interesting? I feel like the GI bleed was the one that was most interesting. I had to give him blood transfusion. Oh fuck. First one coming. Anywho, overall it was a good shift, 2 out of 2. Now I'm gonna go home and take a shower and eat some dinner and then hop in bed because I have to be up early tomorrow again to do my PALS class. I'm showing up tomorrow as a walk-in, so they told me to come early so that way I can get a spot, which hopefully I can. Fingers crossed, because I think they only let 15 people in the class total and there's like 12 that are already registered, so hopefully I'm one of the 3 that gets a spot. We'll see. I don't know if I mentioned it in this video, but I do live in a place on Furnish Finder with another roommate. Usually I feel like we don't really see each other, but just now she was actually getting ready to go to the movies, so while I was heating up my food, so that's why I didn't show you guys what I was making. But How is my camera battery already dead? Are you actually kidding me? Anyways, I made a little turkey taco bowl. It doesn't look like much. I think I portioned things wrong. Like the past couple days I've eaten the same thing, and I think I ate too much the past couple days, and now I don't have a lot. But I just did ground turkey with Swiss cheese, and then I topped it with lettuce, avocado, salsa, and some chips. Just gonna eat that and watch my new show. What is it called? Cruel Summer. I've been watching that on Hulu. I finished Tell Me Lies, and that show was literally so freaking good. 10 out of 10. Recommend watching that if you guys like drama and like, I don't know, it just like keeps you on your toes. It's like about toxic relationships. It is just so freaking good. I'm also drinking my magnesium. I'll show you guys which one I use. It's called Moon Juice, but I've been trying to drink this every night before bed to get a better night's sleep, and I feel like it actually does help, and it's pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna watch TV and eat my dinner. Definitely my least favorite part of my whole entire day is washing my dishes at the end of the day. But it's something that will make my future self happy in the morning when I don't have to do it, so I do it. It's moments like this where I really miss just living in one house and having my fiance to help me with things like, you know, drying the dishes, doing the dishes, helping me cook dinner. I mean, we do it for each other. Like when he's busy, I'll cook. I just miss having my fiance and my dog to come home to after work, honestly. But then again, I do appreciate my alone time and like silence after a crazy 12-hour shift. Like being a nurse is so overstimulating, especially working in the ER. So being able to come home to absolute silence is like literally amazing. So yeah, I feel like there's pros and cons. Okay, if you watched this point in the video, comment down below what your favorite thing to do after work is. It can be something small like getting in bed or watching TV, scrolling on your phone, eating dinner. What is it? What is it for you? Because I think for me, it is eating dinner while watching my show. That is just my form of relaxation. And I don't think it will ever not be. I'm definitely into shows right now. Like I was into YouTube for a while, but now I've just been, ever since Tell Me Lies, I've been loving watching TV. I was just thinking, maybe I should make a video on like 6-month update as a new grad nurse. I can't remember if I talked about that in my last video. But let me know if you guys want like a sit down video where I talk about kind of like the things I've learned in my first 6 months of being a nurse, what I wish I knew in nursing school, or what I wish I knew as a new grad, like just graduating, something along those lines. Let me know if you guys want a video like that. Okay, dishes are done. One thing about me is that I always need a sweet treat. I've been loving these Unreal bites lately. They kind of taste like Snickers, and then these Smart Sweets. They remind me of the Sour Patch watermelons, and I used to love them as a kid. Okay, last couple things I like to do after shift, right before bed, is write in my journal. This takes me like literally 3 minutes. It says, today I found joy in something I did that made today great, things I did for myself and things I did for others, and tomorrow's goal. And I'll leave this journal link down below. I got it from Target. And then after I journal, I always like to read a couple of pages just to make myself tired and put myself to sleep. Sometimes I stay up and read like a chapter, but rarely, because I'm always so tired that as soon as I start reading, I literally knock out. So that's the tea. And that pretty much completes a day in my life as a nurse working in the ER. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Most of my days look like this, so I feel like this was a very realistic day in my life, but I hope it was kind of interesting for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.